I'd never seen a doctor this temperamental. My father Jack. During rounds, he fired an intern just for answering 1 second too slow. The other interns were terrified. During roll call, everyone was there except me. After Jack called my name 3 times, someone finally said I wasn't there, but this time he didn't lose it. He just assigned the day's work and left. That morning I woke up exhausted and saw Jack calling. I tossed my phone aside immediately, but it kept ringing, so I reluctantly answered, told him I was quitting, and hung up. He called again, asking for 2 minutes. When he asked about my mother, I told him she'd passed away. Jack is my father, but at the hospital we pretend to be strangers. I spent 7 years in med school just to earn his approval. He said if I wanted to be a doctor, he'd help me to the best of his ability, but only if I came back to work. The next day I pulled myself together and returned to the hospital. My patience and kindness earned me the highest praise from patients. Just as I was about to leave, my new colleague David nervously introduced himself and said he'd been assigned a patient with a complicated condition. I quickly assessed the situation and told him to take me to see her. We went to the room and met Mary, a patient with facial paralysis. David kept staring at her, so to break the awkward tension, I sent him to make coffee. After he left, I asked Mary about her condition and started examining her. When I accidentally touched her temple, she felt intense pain. I wanted to do further tests, but she refused and asked me to leave. I could tell she was very guarded, a clear sign of long-term domestic abuse. I found David making coffee and told him Mary was definitely hiding something. Then I went to see Jack. The dean was there too. I told them Mary was clearly being abused. You could tell from the bandages on her husband's hand, and we couldn't let him take her. But the dean recognized Mary's husband. He was a very powerful local businessman, who could even cut off the hospital's oxygen supply. The dean wanted me to stay out of it, and Jack agreed for the hospital's sake. I was disappointed in his decision. I found David and asked him to stall Mary's husband. David knew the guy had ties to organized crime. He was scared but agreed to help. I called the police, then went straight to the room. I told Mary that her facial paralysis was caused by domestic violence and urged her not to cover for her husband or leave with him, but Mary said no one could protect her. I took her hand and told her to stay. I promised I'd keep her safe.